Hi there, and welcome back to Honestly Fiona. So today I am going to be talking about the very popular and those long-legged pink birds, flamingos. So if you're a fan of flamingos, stick around, and if you love the colour pink, because there's obviously going to be a lot of that, then stick around too. And if you don't like either flamingos or the colour pink, then, maybe stop watching now. But hopefully you'll carry on and join with me as I do a little look at lots of things flamingo. I'm going to do my best of cheap, my best of expensive, and the one that I personally would not bother with. But you are quite free to bother with if you should so wish. Anyway, let's go. First of all, let's start with mugs. Not this mug, but a mug that you have a mug that you have a cup of tea from. And you know I love my cup of tea. So the best of cheap is from the range. $1.99, white china, big mug with lots of lovely pastel pink flamingos all over it. Can't go wrong. The best of expensive is from Amazon for $11.99. This is a shocking cerise pink mug with a pastel pink flamingo standing on one leg on the side, looking very pretty. It says the words, "Be a flamingo in a flock of pigeons." I strive to be a flamingo in a flock of pigeons, but I certainly haven't got my balance to be standing on one leg, so I think it's going to take a while. I like also the little pretty flamingos that are inside the mug, decorating it, but the downside is that this flamingo mug cannot be put in the dishwasher or the microwave, so you've got to be a fan of hand washing in order to purchase this. But it's still very pretty. The mug I wouldn't bother with is from Amazon for $5.99. It's a novelty mug with a flamingo head handle. First of all, you're not going to get your fingers through that small little handle. The head is bound to fall off. And then what good is a mug with a chipped top? The colour is not pretty and pink. It's more sort of a dull, nondescript red rosy colour. I'm not really into those sort of character mugs anyway, and novelty mugs. And it just looks a bit tacky. So I personally wouldn't bother. You, on the other hand, might love it. So take a look. Moving on to socks. My best of cheap is from Matalan for £3.50. These are 3 pairs of grey and pink socks. One is stripy, one has got lots of pink flamingos on them, and the last one says, "Stand tall, dream big." I'm hoping that I could stand a bit taller and dream a bit bigger. Here's wishing. So my best of expensive in the socks range is a pair of grey and pink. Obviously grey and pink go well together. But this is more of a cerise pink socks from Hobbs, and they are £6 for one pair, but they're pretty. The socks that I wouldn't bother with are from Catherine Toff. And these are knee-length socks made from lamb's wool, coral pink flamingos on them for £25. Now, for me, that's pushing the price up for a pair of socks. They might be lamb's wool, but, and I also think, I know for some young girls, the fashion of knee-length socks is in, but not for me. I think I'd look a little bit silly wearing knee-length socks with those lovely ridges at the top, and I'm not prepared to pay £25 on a pair of socks. however lovely they might be and however soft and comfortable. And I can't even imagine myself wearing them at home, lounging around the house. Can you imagine me in a pair of knee-length socks? Well, it's just not going to happen. So, you might love them, but they're not for me. Moving on to makeup bags. So my best of cheap is a lovely white oil cloth, easy to clean makeup bag with pink flamingos and lots of pastel green and yellow leaves on it. It's got a zip and I just thought it looked very cute, and it's $5.99 normal price, but in the sale it's $3.99. Can't go wrong. So my best of expensive is from John Lewis for £22. It's a Sarah Miller makeup bag. It looks really sturdy, good quality, and it's got lovely little princess crowns on all of the lovely cerise pink flamingos. So just liked it. The makeup bag that I wouldn't bother with is from Amazon for £4.69, and it's a transparent pink makeup bag with a flamingo and a palm tree and a bit of melon. Now, I don't want to see the mess that is my makeup through the transparent makeup bag, so that's why I wouldn't bother with anything that was transparent. Moving on to cushions. So best of cheap is from Mataland for £10. It's a colourful teal cushion with a bright pink flamingo and some pom-poms in each of the corners. Can't go wrong. So best of expensive in the cushion range is from John Lewis, and it's a midnight blue flamingo cushion costing £30, and I just liked the colours. So the cushion that I wouldn't bother with is from Next for £12. It's called a pom-pom cushion, and it's got green pom-poms all the way around the edge. Too many for my liking. It's cream, which I quite like, but it's got 3 parasols and 3 flamingos, and it's not very bright, it's not very clear, and one of the flamingos is wearing sunglasses. What's all that about? Moving on to notebooks. So the best of cheap is from The Works for £3, and it's called the Sticky Notes Notebook, because not only has it got the notebook for writing in, but it's also got some notepads, so for taking out and putting little notes and sticking them on the fridge, and also those little tabs that you can use as dividers. So it's an all-in-all notebook, and for £3, very useful. Best of expensive in the notebook range is from Papier Limited, and it's a Flamingo Lake notebook with lines, and it can be custom made, so you can make it to your own design, and it's $12.99. The notebook that I wouldn't personally purchase is from Amazon from $6.99. It's from Rachel Ellen, and I just didn't like the style of the flamingo. It was too cartoony for me, and I wasn't a fan of the colours, but it's personal choice. Moving on to towels. So my best of cheap is from Matalan for £6. It's a Flamazing Flamingo, a beach towel. And it's vibrant and bright, and hopefully you won't miss it. My best of expensive in the towel range is from John Lewis, that always give good quality products, and it's £15. And it's a pale blue colour with lots of red flamingos over it. The towel I wouldn't purchase myself is a retro turquoise blue towel. It's a large towel with velour on one side and toweling on the other, but it costs £50, and my goodness me, more money than sense to buy a beach towel for that price, which is just going to get spoilt the first time you take it to a beach. Anyway, My opinion and my opinion only. Well, that's it. I'm flamingoed out. So I hope you've enjoyed this video. If you have, then feel free to subscribe, and maybe I'll find another themed video to do in the future.